Hello, I'm a fourth grade student. I thought this worksheet was very boring and confusing. I didn't know where to put the numbers, and it took me a long time to understand what to do.
As a parent, I'm very concerned about this worksheet. I would really like it to be more clear so that my child can work independently just by looking at the worksheet and be able to understand it without asking for help.
As a parent, do we need to print this? We don't have a printer at home, and like if we will type it, we don't know how to do that. Yeah, we're not very tech savvy here at home, so and then just the how to upload, if we have to upload it this online. So that's my main concern.
I like how the visual sets are conceptualized. It is appropriate for grade 1. She is department head, and I'm the teacher, and I'm following orders, and that's what they want us. That's how they want us to prepare worksheets. That it has to be appropriate for the grade level, and so we use a lot of the visuals that are simple and basic, like shapes, triangles, fruits, and so it will be very easy for a fourth grader.
They're gonna have instruction on how to do this, or the worksheet will just be given without instruction? I think my kid needs more practice before we do this.
They should be making significant progress towards fluency with addition, so they are presented with opportunities intended to advance from counting to compose addends and total amounts.
How long this activity should take, and when is
so
it
time?
Just we're already stressed.
What do you say to that? Okay, localization in the Philippines. They said some children don't know apples. Why are they using apples? If we will use this in the Philippines, we'll use banana or other local fruits. But there's a question about timing. How much time? What do you think, DepEd? What do you think, Miss Principal?
Yes po, just recently.
As recently as a few days ago?
Yes, few days ago, they were encouraging us, kaya lang, maybe we can still use
webinars.
We can use worksheets pa din, but they are really asking for outputs.
Can you tell us more? How do they propose to be interactive with the students if a lot of them don't have internet access?
For those who do not have access to internet, I think they're the ones who are going to use the plain worksheet. Format, I think here in our school we have to use first part, what I need to know. I think that's the learning objective. Formal part.
That is much better.
After what I need to know, the next label is what I know, and then what's new, what's more. Generalization becomes what I have learned, something like that.
Okay, so this was issued by the DepEd recently, because when the secretary at some point, just maybe 2-3 weeks ago, was pushing for opening of the schools, and a lot of parents actually complained, and they said, no, we prefer that the children just stay home, and the DepEd cannot push us or force us to send their children to school. And so the DepEd came up with these 5 learning delivery options, and Ma'am Grace was saying, okay, some are going to school and some are in distance learning. So these are the different types. So there's apprenticeship, homeschooling. Distance learning is where you have a bunch of modules you need to work on. And then blended learning is where you go to school once in a while, maybe once a week, and then you also do stuff at home. This is from Ma'am Grace. Parents or teachers do not want to risk their health to get the worksheets. I know. The mailing system here in the US is working. We have tried mailing stuff to other teachers, like papers and stuff. But I guess that's not the case in the Philippines, right, teachers?
Yeah, no. I think in Philippines, you have to go to the post office a lot to get your mail.
Was this shared to you? These labels were shared by my principal, so I'm not sure if we use these labels in Quezon City, whole Quezon City. I'm not sure, but this is what we're going to follow in our school.
A majority could only afford, let's say,
Oh, yeah, data.
once a week or once in 2 weeks. So I told her, ma'am, is it possible for them to work on the online learning, let's say 2 weeks later, or it's going to be a bit late that they have to work on them. And then she said, yes, and then it will be supported by worksheets, activity sheets, and aside from the ones that the district will be giving us, the teachers or to the students, the school has told us to come up with our own so we can have enrichment activities. So we will have a pile of work, paperwork. That's what she said. Yun po.
Oh, but in our case, we have to create ebooks. We have to create modules
Oh,
aside from worksheets within the modules.
Yes. Opo.
Yeah.
Yun po, pinagawa po kami na, and it so happen na ganun po na much as gusto ko pong, I will have a partner or a teacher in that grade level to work with me, they would rather have or to direct the school coordinators na lang po for easier validation daw po. Sabi ko, ay, it's
from the
going to
very
be,
start. Ilang
so,
pages po yan?
if I'm not mistaken, 12. So this is page 1, and then this is the introduction. So they have the for
So
the
stay on
parents.
introduction muna, ma'am. Basahin natin. So, good day together with DepEd. Your child's health and safety is one of our primary concerns. This material is designed to help your kids be engaged in continuous learning. With your cooperation and support, we believe your child's learning will be a great success. Students, ma'am, scroll nyo po. Made to make learning more fun and exciting. Heard that, Mitch? Let me guide you in identifying what declarative and interrogative sentences are. So, pero ang comment ko lang po, may isang, one of the parents' concerns shared earlier was that there's not enough instruction on how to do this.
Earlier when Ma'am Rose said that parents are just going to pick up the worksheets from the gate. So I said it's just like little free library. We have to leave the worksheets, and then parents can pick it up anytime that they are available. So I think that's a good idea. I think it will work for in our school. I mean, our little free library, there's at least one in every public school in Quezon City. But I think we have to create something like this. What? We have to create a container near the gate for
Near
this.
the gate.
Yes, I think we have to.
That has been brought up, Ma'am Grace, in your conversations?
Not yet, but I'm going to suggest this to my principal. So that parents won't, they don't need to go inside the school, and then we don't have to interact with them a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I think that's okay. I think they should create a container for these worksheets.
Oh, wow. So how's that going to work? Teachers are preparing all these nice and colorful worksheets, and then we don't get to print them.
Yes.
Ano yon?
We're not sure also.
Oh, Mom Ruth is saying she's gonna use her own money.
Oh,
printed
Mom
materials.
Ruth.
can I tell you something? That's a slice of a problem that's being addressed in an urban city like Quezon City, where you
Right.
have kids who have telephone. Just think about the 80% people in rural countries where they don't even have access to telephones.
Right.
You understand? So
Yeah.
this is a slice of problem that we actually, this is more bigger than what we're thinking right now. We can actually affect some sort of like maybe interaction with the Quezon City DepEd because that's where our contacts are. But I'm really thinking about what is the rest of the Philippines doing? You know,
We do have teachers all over. We do have teachers all over the country. We're in touch with one member of Mitch's book club is from Batangas. We have people. We are in touch with people from Sorsogon and Surigao, Dipolog. So we are in touch with other teachers outside of the country.